Ethan was the kind of boy you'd hardly notice in a crowd, small, pale and silent. In his quiet, sleepy town, he was more of an oddity than a troublemaker. Yet, peculiar things happened wherever Ethan went. At school, pencils and erasers vanished from desks when Ethan passed by. At home, his mother complained about missing spoons and empty cupboards. His father joked about a mischievous poltergeist. But no one ever saw Ethan eat. It started small: his sister's necklace, a handful of cookies, keys left on the counter. They'd be there one moment, gone the next. At first, his parents dismissed it as childish pranks, but the oddities grew sinister. The neighbor's tabby cat disappeared. Then, a week later, Farmer Grady's chickens were found scattered, feathers matted with blood. Ethan was always nearby when it happened, yet he denied everything. His calm, empty expression unnerved them. His mother started locking the pantry, but even then, the food inside would disappear, leaving nothing but greasy smears on the shelves. Once, she found a spread of viscous saliva trailing across the floor. During a single evening, Ethan's father decided to follow him. Ethan had been sneaking out often lately, always around dusk. Gripping a flashlight, the man trailed his son into the woods. The deeper they went, the colder the air became, tinged with a foul stench like rotting meat. Then he saw it. Ethan crouched by a pile of bones, human-sized and picked clean. His small frame hunched over the mess, his pale hands clutching a skull as though it were a piece of fruit. Slowly, impossibly, Ethan's jaw unhinged, the lower half of his face stretching grotesquely. His skin strained and cracked at the edges as he stuffed the skull into his gaping mouth. With a sickening crunch, his teeth sank in, and shards of bone splintered like brittle candy. His father froze, horrified, as Ethan licked his bloodied fingers clean, his tongue unnaturally long, slithering like a snake. Ethan's eyes flicked up, hollow and dark, locking onto his father.
"Dad!"
Ethan said, his voice soft but guttural.
"You shouldn't have followed me."
The man stumbled back, his flashlight trembling in his grip. Ethan's mouth snapped shut, leaving jagged red streaks smeared across his chin. He stood, his frame seeming taller, larger, his shadow stretching grotesquely in the moonlight. By the time his father fled back to the house, Ethan was already there, sitting silently at the dining table, a thin smile on his lips. His mother, oblivious, was setting the table.
"We need to talk,"
his father whispered, his voice trembling. But that night, as he lay in bed, he felt the mattress shift. He opened his eyes to see Ethan crouched over him, jaw hanging open.
"Dad,
Ethan said softly.
I'm still hungry."
The house was silent the next morning. Ethan sat at the breakfast table, licking his lips. No one else ever saw his parents again.